Hello, Alicia. How are you today?
Not feeling all that great.
Okay. Well, what seems to be the problem?
I'm just stressed out. And I haven't been going to work. I can't work.
Where do you work?
At the police force.
Okay. What sort of work do you do there?
I'm in administration there, but I don't know, I can't take any more condescending, excuse my word, crap from my coworkers there.
Okay. When you say your coworkers, are you referring to male coworkers or female or just coworkers in general? Or particular coworkers?
It's the men. I don't know. I feel like I'm being maybe over dramatic, but I can't help but feel like they're looking at me as if I'm some kind of piece of meat sometimes, and I can't stand it. It makes me want to throw things at them. I don't know if that's a normal thing to think about, but I really want to do something physical sometimes. That's why I end up not going to work, just so I can calm down a little bit.
Okay. How long have you been working in the administration section of the police?
Too long. Way too long.
Okay.
So long that now I guess it's all come to this. There's an incident that happened, and now it's becoming harder and harder to go back, harder than usual.
Okay. So, when did things started getting harder? Has it been happening slowly, or did things escalate after that incident we just referred to now?
Well, yeah, it's just the usual flirty remark here and there, talking about you're having another muffin today, right? The little jabs here and there, but then sometimes they're the more touchy ones who just they act as if they don't do it on purpose, but they're having a little feel here, like brushing on your side, like when they touch like my waist or something. But then the incident occurred where I felt honestly, I think he went a bit too far. I mean, is it too far if I'm grabbing something from the kitchen, it's a bit high in the cupboard, and he just comes straight behind me, and I can feel things, and he's breathing hard behind my ear from behind, and I tell him to back, and he's like, I'm just helping it, and there's something going on down there. I could feel it. He, but I don't know. He said, "No, I'm just trying to help you," but. And behind him are his two friends. They're just like laughing as if it's all a joke. I mean, is that a joke?
No, it isn't. Okay. It seems like you're going through a very traumatic time at work. So it's never been like this before. It's just recently.
Well, this person who did this to me is relatively new. He's a new officer there, and they're all fresh, like they're all new and young, and I think they just feel like they're the popular kids, like the popular kids in school, and they can get away with things or something. I don't know, but yeah. I sometimes just think, oh, it's being over dramatic. It's not like he like really touched you naked or anything like that. Nothing like that happened and being over dramatic. But then I don't know. That's why I don't like. It's becoming more of a struggle to go to work now for me after that, because I kind of get a little scared they'll just come and bother me again. Or even the other ladies at the ad that I work with they're just, because even if we try to complain or anything, it's like they brush it off. It's like, it's not like they've raped you or anything or assaulted you. It's just, I don't know, a dirty joke. I don't know. I don't quite understand it, but yeah, now I'm just, it's getting harder to like want to go back to work now more than usual.
Can we just go back to that situation you were just describing? How did you feel in that instant when he was brushing up against you and you said you were feeling things down there? How did you feel in that moment? Can you relieve it? Can you go back to it?
I literally felt disgusted and like I was being kind of violated in a sense. I don't know. It was icky and almost like I wasn't there anymore. Like it was almost like an out of body experience. Almost like, did that really happen to me or no? Or like, it was strange because like I was there, but at the same time I just felt like I wasn't, like, I don't know, it made me feel like a toy or something, like yeah.
Did you do anything?
I told him to back off, but he just kept until he had his giggle and passed. So was it this cup that you're looking for? And I already had the cup that I was wanting to get. And so I just kind of, like when he backed off and like went with his friends, I just kind of froze for a bit, like thinking, what just happened? Did that really just happen? And it just felt like I needed a shower. And yeah, I don't understand why it happened. Like what did I provoke it? Like did I like all just random thoughts just going in my head. Like, why did that happen? What did, like, it's almost like my own fault. Like, did I do something to make him, like, act that way towards me? Like, it's weird. Because I get the sense that it's not supposed to be it wasn't my fault. But at this, I don't know. I also just couldn't help but, like, question myself. Like, what did I, is my skirt too tight or something? Like, it just made me kind of think weird, degrading. Like, I almost hated myself for a second, just thinking like that. I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Well, it's not your fault. Did you tell him why you wanted him to? You just told him to back off, but you didn't tell him.
Yeah, I just told him, like, to back off, and he was just, no, I'm just trying to help you get your cup. And he was doing movements, like thrusting movements, like as he was getting the cup, and acting as if it's all fun and games, like with him and his friends were giggling behind him, laughing. And I was just, that's the only thing I said. And then I just kind of froze until he backed away and just left with his friends. Here's your cup, and left.
Okay. Well, it's not your fault. Even if it's work attire, wearing too short skirts, it's still not your fault. I'm sure you're aware of your own work policies in terms of the appropriate attire. You are aware of that. You're adhering to that. Yes. So yeah. Okay. So it's not your fault, but it's good. It's good that you stood your ground. Maybe next time, and I'm hoping there won't be a next time, but just in case if there ever is another next time, just tell him why. Can you tell him to back off and tell him why? And that's basically because you don't feel safe, you feel violated, and just see how that happens. If there's any change in his attitude towards you, okay, that's one immediate solution to the situation. Do you think you can do that next time? I'm hoping it won't happen, but just next time.
Yeah, I'll try. But yeah, like for now, like even now, because I've been struggling. I've been missing days at work. My superiors like, what's wrong? Like, what are you doing? But I'm like, kind of. Like, because I haven't told HR or haven't told anyone at work about it because because nothing, like, it's them against my word, and I don't know, I just feel like they won't really hear me necessarily.
Okay, so when you say it's them against you, who are they?
Him and his two friends. There was no one else in the kitchen. So I feel like if I even try to share it, it's their word against mine. They can, I don't know, I feel like they can twist things around and make the story work for them, and I will be.
Sure, I understand your fears, but you also have to realize that whatever they're thinking, whatever they come up with, whatever they say against you, you know the truth, you know what happened, okay? So whatever you feel safe with doing, if you want to put in a complaint, an official complaint with HR, I strongly recommend that you do. Do not worry about them, okay? Just do what you have to do for your own safety, okay? Because now you tell me you're not going to work.
Yeah, I've been missing some days, like, because I don't know, in my culture it's like almost a normality for men to kind of get away with even worse things. So it's like I feel like, what's this? This is nothing in comparison. Like people will think they'll say I'm being over dramatic here. Like, that's nothing. Just put it, just put it behind you. It's not. That's just boys being boys, and I hate that saying. Like I don't think it's a fair saying at all, because it's like almost giving him an excuse to just do whatever they want. But at the same time, it's like even the women are telling me that. My coworkers are just like, because it's not just me. They've also faced similar things, and I feel like they're just, I don't know, they're stronger than me. I don't know what it is. They just think they almost act like that nothing happened, and I'm here like freaking out over that. And some of them have faced more scarier, like they faced worse things than what I faced, and I'm like, that's why I feel like it's like I'm being over dramatic about, like, am I being over dramatic?
No, you're not, and it's clearly taking a toll on your life. So you have to do something about it. First of all, do not concern yourself with other people. Put yourself first, okay? Put your well-being, your safety first over all the others, okay? Whatever they say should not matter to you. Their own experience, their way of coping with struggles and challenges is unique to you, okay? Maybe they not coping, but they're doing well at not showing it. You're obviously not coping, and you're not good at hiding it, which is a more healthier approach to dealing with crisis situations in our life. It's better to be authentic with yourself, to be honest, okay? You're not happy with the situation, you don't feel safe about it, so you need to speak with your superiors, okay? And it's good that you're talking with your colleagues. It's always good to have an open conversation with others, get their experience and how they handle the problem. But unfortunately, their approach is not a healthy approach, okay? So maybe they're really good at showing that they're coping, but deep down they're not coping so well, because it's normal for women to feel violated, especially when men are doing those kind of inappropriate behaviors towards them. Okay, so my first recommendation for you would be to go back to work and see your HR, your supervisors, and explain the situation. Do you think you can do that?
I think so. I think so. Yeah.
Okay. Do you have any concern of any retaliation from the male colleagues?
I guess that's why I'm kind of hesitating, because I feel like even if there might not be any retaliation, but I'll definitely have some, how do I say it, like judgment from other people, like, again, because it's like it's almost normal for men, like in our culture, like domestic abuse is a normal thing here, and I feel like some of the women there, even in HR, the people I'm gonna have to talk to, some of them have faced some sort of abuse as well. And I don't know, like, if they'll take me seriously, because mine would be like considered nothing to them.
No, it's never nothing. Any situation that makes you feel uncomfortable is not nothing. And if it's impacted your life in such a way that you don't want to go to work anymore, that is definitely something that needs to be addressed. Okay. So I asked about, you know, you having concerns about reactions from the male colleagues, just so that you are aware that there mightn't be, but there might be negative, you know, reactions from the male colleagues with your actual filing in for a complaint against them. And those are the kind of things you have to be ready for, okay? So don't go back thinking that, you know, it's fine. No, there might be situations where there could be negative feedbacks from them, and you've just got to be ready for those kind of things. But I'm not saying don't do it, because it's good for you. It'll be the best move for you to do. Okay, it's for your own well-being. Okay, mental well-being, and you need to address it with HR. And you never know, the other colleagues, the other women whom you say have had similar incidents, even worse, they might actually, you know, feel motivated by your courage, and they might actually support your claim and put in theirs as well. Okay, so there might be negative reaction, and there might be positive reaction. Could be a combination of both, but in the end, it's what's good for you. Okay, right? Because at the moment you're suffering, you're not going to work, and if you continue not going to work, you might end up without a job. That could be worse for you. Okay, so is that you know, a good start to handling the situation?
Yeah. It's a start.
Okay, so what are you going to do?
I might see if me and some other colleagues who have gone through something similar, we might go in HR together. Maybe it'll be a stronger front and easier to share as well, knowing there are like-minded souls, like-minded people. So I might do that, because there are other ladies who have faced similar situations from even the same individuals. So I can try banding us together, I guess, like you said, inspire one another to group together. Yeah, yeah, something like that.
Yeah, like a support group. You can even start that, a support group with them, and have it at your place. Do you have a place by yourself?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
You think that would be good for you?
Yeah, that'd be great. Yeah.
Yeah. So that could be the first step, and then from there, what would be your next plan?
I don't know. We'll just wait and see. I guess I don't know.
Okay, so you're not thinking about going to HR, seeking advice?
Maybe, yeah, like after, if I get enough, if we band together, like maybe we better to do it together. Yeah. So I'll see if me and some other ladies will go to HR together. I don't know if I can do it alone. So, yeah.
Okay. So is there anything else that's worrying you or been happening that's been, you know, causing you a lot of problems?
That's probably the main one.
Okay. Right then, Alicia, so reach out to your colleagues at work. Okay. See if you can start a support group with them. See if you have anyone interested. And then come back in a few weeks' time. We'll discuss,
Yeah.
what happened, and we'll go from there. Okay?
Yeah.
Yeah? You happy with what we discussed today?
Yeah.
Yeah? Okay
Very
then.
nice.
All right. Thank you for coming in. I'll see you in 2 weeks' time.
Thank you so much.
All right.